For more episodes of the Games4all podcast, check out our website, www.games4all.podcast.com.
You can also follow us at twitter.com/Games4all, or check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/Games4all podcast.
The Games4all podcast is brought to you in association with HostGator. For all your web host needs, check out hostgator.com. Hello and welcome to the Games4all podcast, episode 62. I'm your host Dan Young, and with me as always are my good friends
James Craigie
and
Michelle Barry.
And we're also joined by
Stephen Bilstone,
good friend of the show, back again.
Awesome. Okay, well, we need to mention Game Night Live, obviously.
Do we?
Yeah, we do.
We need to.
Yeah, we need to.
Okay.
Because it's next Wednesday, or this coming Wednesday, should I say. We will be broadcasting a 2-hour live event where you get to play some Sega Retro Classics.
Awesome.
And talk about them and all that kind of stuff. We haven't really picked what games we're going to play yet, actually. That's something we really should do.
I have a feeling it's going to be a case of one of us will like close our eyes and just do it, and the other one will say stop, and sort of a random
close our eyes and
thing.
do it. That does not sound not
You know, kind of like
that's not what I've got planned, James.
kind of like hold down the stick and it will scroll through.
Once again, doesn't sound any better.
Really need to think.
We'll introduce a random element.
Okay. I was just going to say we could just pick some games before we start broadcasting.
That would be
whatever.
easier.
Okay then. Well,
Great way to start the show.
yeah. Let's start again. No, just kidding. No. So that's this coming Wednesday at 8:00
Yep.
British Standard Time, British Summer Time, whatever it is, and runs on till 10. So you can check that out, games4all.podcast.com, and yeah, there'll be links and stuff, and it's going to be available to view on demand after it's broadcast. So that's also cool.
If you can't catch us on the night.
Yeah, fair dues. A lot of people probably won't, to be fair. But yeah, it's going to be on our site for people to watch afterwards, so it's cool.
Cool.
The first in a line of about 5 shows we've got planned.
Yeah.
So that's good.
With possibly more later on.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. We're gonna be quite busy over the next few months, actually. Yeah. We've got the Halloween special that I'm planning as we speak. Not now, because we're recording, but I've been planning. Steven's smiling already.
Yeah.
Nice one.
You
were there. He was there last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I've been planning some stuff on that over the last few days. So it's looking,
Awesome.
It's looking like that'll be pretty good.
MCM.
MCM Expo, end of October.
Yep.
Hoping to do quite a lot of good stuff there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got some good stuff coming over the next few months. But yeah, Game Night Live, please check it out if you will. So I'll let whoever go first as to what we've been playing.
Right, I'll start.
Yeah, I thought you might.
First off,
So go on.
been playing more Baldur's Gate, because I think if I'd played it solidly 24 hours a day for the last 7 days, I still wouldn't have finished it. So,
Okay.
running through that, I'm not going to talk about it. Finished another episode of Back to the Future, the game.
Okay.
Still cool,
Uh-huh.
but I'll talk more about that when I finish it.
Yeah.
I think the only really big game I've played is... I haven't bought the full game yet, because I can only afford one from the Summer of Arcade thing on Xbox Live. But Bastion came out on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, cool. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet.
So I downloaded the trial and played that.
And your thoughts so far?
Yeah.
You had to be a little bit more descriptive than that, James.
No, I wasn't sure what
62
I was expecting.
episodes later, and you can come up with, why not? Yeah, give it a go.
Well, I don't know what I was expecting from it, because I saw the trailers and saw the concept and thought, wow, this looks really, really good. And when I actually got around to playing the game, it's like, yeah, this is kind of just like the videos and everything I've seen. It's nothing... Well... It looks nice.
Yeah.
It plays pretty standard sort of action RPG, very old school retro thing. The narration has its cool moments, but I have a feeling that
Could get annoying.
Could get annoying.
Is there any option to kind of switch that off? Or is that's
No.
pretty much the game, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I suppose not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
But for a
no.
downloadable title,
For a downloadable title,
Worth
it's
it?
good. Yeah, but I want to...
is it 1,200 points?
1,200 points. So I'm going to wait until From Dusk next week and then kind of make a decision.
that I'm thinking is going to be the game
Yeah.
out of those two to get personally, because it does look pretty sweet.
That's what you agree on, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah, I know I'm definitely getting it.
Yeah, it looks pretty sweet. You got to
Yeah.
admit.
Yeah.
So I mean, I wasn't bothered about it, and then I saw you showed me the trailer the other week. And I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll probably will give that a shot, actually.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that's the one out of the two that you're going to buy.
Most likely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right then. Who's up next? Unless you've got more.
No.
Stephen. I'll go next. Okay. This week haven't really been up to much other than playing and completing Infamous 1 and 2.
So
you've been
in
busy.
1 week. this is since Monday.
Nice.
He's completed Infamous 1
So
and 2.
this is the sort of shit I used to do, but I ain't got the time for it anymore.
Precisely.
That's awesome. No, it's good.
That's exactly what I said. To be young and sit around all day playing games.
Yeah.
Pretty good games, but to get them done by now, I sort of skipped quite a few of the side missions.
Yeah.
On
I do
on
that
it.
sort of thing. I've done that with LA Noire, actually. And I'm quite close to the end of that, but there's so many little things I've missed on that game. I actually kind of hope to play some more of that next week or the week coming and finish it off.
Cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, what have you been playing, Dan?
Okay, well, for the last probably about 5 or 6 weeks, I've been playing Shadows of the Damned because it's taken out fucking long to play through it.
Yeah.
Because I haven't had as much time to play it as I'd like to, but I finished it.
Really?
Yeah. Right, don't sound so fucking surprised, James. Really? Yeah, I have. And Daniel finished the game. Let's throw a part. Yeah, there will be might put a fanfare in there. So yeah, no, overall, quite fun game. You know, it's the appeal of it is more in its quirkiness than anything. When you boil it down, it's the core elements of it is it's a third person shooter, but in a way it's good that there's that element to it because it kind of makes it accessible. The rest of the game kind of thing. Overall pretty good. It's got some quite frustrating mini games in there, but it does vary the gameplay quite a bit. You know, having these mini games in there, it's kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, combat takes a little bit of getting used to. I think it's the aiming's a little weird because you have a whole weird laser sight thing that doesn't really.
And it's from what I played, it was very sort of twitchy.
A little bit, yeah. The game's quite buggy overall. Actually, I had a few issues with it where, like, just events wouldn't trigger because I hadn't killed something a particular way or something. Really, really, really strange. It happened a few times. I had to restart it, which is a bit of a pain in the ass because the load times can be quite long. But yeah, if you kind of this game has its flaws, but you know if you look past all of that, it's still pretty enjoyable and very, very bizarre and quirky. But it has a false ending as well, which not to spoil anything, but you know you kind of think you finished it and then it kind of carries on. You're like, oh shit, okay. More stuff starts happening, and you're like, okay, there's like another 10-15 minutes of gameplay.
All right.
Until you actually finish it. So it's, you know, it does toy with the whole concept of gaming as well. A few little in-jokes in there as well. And just, you know, overall it's quite a fun game. The writing's not great, the script's not amazing, but there's a few kind of funny jokes in there that sort of... And, you know, if I'm honest, there's quite a few games sort of late that sort of seem to have an attitude about them, like we could say like Bulletstorm and Duke Nukem, and this is definitely better. Better than those.
Awesome.
So
it's one of those ones I'm going to have to borrow at you.
It's good. It's definitely frustrating in places. There were points when I just felt like giving up, but and, you know, and they do throw puzzles in there, but they're mostly really easy.
Okay.
It's more the mini games than some of the bosses. And all the bosses, there's not a major variety to them. They all pretty much, you kill them in the same way, but you kind of know what you're doing before you step in there, kind of thing. Which I guess is okay. But I wouldn't mind a bit more variety as far as that goes. But yeah, no, pretty cool. It's from Suda51, and I think the composer's name's Akira Yamamoto or some shit. Anyway, I don't know.
You could make anything.
Yeah, I could. No, he composed the score for the Silent Hill games.
Oh, awesome!
So the music in the game is really, really good. Actually, it stands out quite a bit. And yeah, they're already working on another game together. It's literally announced, I think today actually or yesterday, where you play as a cheerleader fighting off hordes of zombies with a chainsaw.
Cool.
So hopefully we'll see whether that comes out over here or not. But you know, see what happens.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but I enjoyed Shadows of the Damned. It's good. I recommend picking it up.
Yep. All right. Well, that leaves us with you, Michelle.
Yes.
What have you been playing?
I've been playing Escape from Rosecliff Island. It's by PopCap.
Ah, cool. Excellent.
Yep.
Another iPhone game.
iPhone game. Yes. It's a lot like Interpol.
Fuck. I have to move the mic a lot closer to me this week, so...
Yeah.
Damn it.
Interpol, that's the one on Xbox, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that game. Sucks so bad.
But I mean, it is quite a big game for what it is. I didn't think it'd actually be
Alright,
as
cool.
big as it was. So you've got like 20, 25 or 50, I can't remember, 25 or 50 odd puzzles to do to find clues.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To find clues to get to basically to get off the island.
Cool.
So yeah, it's got a story, but I played a little bit.
Well, yeah, you say it's
I
got a
like
story.
it.
Has it actually got a story? Is it an actual sort of... Point to it?
The story is basically you're in a storm and you get shipwrecked on this island, and throughout the puzzles you find clues of items to help you. Get
Okay,
off the
well,
island.
so, yeah, it makes more sense. Interpol's just, here, find some stuff.
Yeah.
And there's always that whole thing where, not to go on about Interpol, obviously, but like, what I'd hate about that game is that, obviously, it's an American game, and some stuff doesn't translate into English, like British English.
Yeah.
And so you're looking for something, and you think it's something else,
Yeah.
but they just call it something else. You know what I mean? That pissed me off. Anyway,
Yeah.
carry on. Sorry to
Anyway,
interrupt.
yeah. I mean, I haven't played a lot of it because, to be honest, I was like, after so long and you can't find the items, I'm like, yeah, fuck it,
Yeah,
I'm not
fuck
gonna. But it's the annoying thing is if I can't find it, you get someone going, oh, it's there, and then.
But how does that work? How? Because I'm interested. Obviously, you're playing on an iPhone. It's still quite a small screen. It's like
Yeah, you
3.5
can
inch
zoom
or whatever.
in, so you can pretty
Cool,
much zoom
that's
in and
good.
look
Because
around.
you'd need that, really.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
be honest. Cool, that's all right. And so that's from PopCap, and it's roughly how much?
It's £1.49.
Nice cheapy. Good old PopCap. Sorted.
And another game I'm playing. Now you're all gonna laugh at the name of this game. I
Probably.
can see it happening.
Okay.
You've all played Bop It.
Yes.
Well, this one.
Drunk Bop It is
Yeah.
good. Drunk Bop It.
This one's called Finger Ninja. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this. I think this game's free. It's free.
Okay.
I think
It's
there's a
fine, no,
reason.
it's fine.
There's a reason for it.
Okay.
It is pretty much Bop It,
Yeah.
isn't it?
You know obviously it's you'll use it. You have like you can spin and you can flick the thing on the screen,
Tap
tap
it, flick it,
and
spin
shake the icon.
Okay. So we get on that.
And
Yeah,
it just
finger it.
Hey.
Fuck, I saw that coming. Jesus Christ.
We know what the name of this week's episode is.
But I mean, yeah, it's just like Bop It really, your iPhone.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I think, for people that want that Bop It experience on their phone,
If they don't
Yeah.
want to carry around a big
it's
Bop
a
It,
freebie.
I don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you can just download that and play with Bop It.
And let's be honest,
Okay.
when you're on the bus with a Bop It in your hand, it can get a little
It
bit
does look a
embarrassing.
little bit weird.
So,
Yeah, it does look a nice little thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't make
and
you
you
a-
should know.
yeah.
So I think that's free or it's either 69p, one of the two.
Alright, well, either
It,
way,
it seemed like a free one to me.
it should be free.
At least you're not a weirdo
Should
with a book.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Anyway, yeah.
Awesome.
We'll leave it at that.
They really should have called it something just similar to Bop It, really. Finger Ninja. So,
You
we
know
didn't?
what?
Oh, just play Finger
You know what?
Ninja.
Looking through the App Store and you look at this name, I had to double take and went, what?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. Oh, well.
But,
Not
you
the
know.
best choice of names, but if... Well,
You see,
who are we to
I
judge?
thought I'd learn some skills, but
Strength test and... No, anyway. Okay, right, so that's done. It might as well be.
Yeah.
Thank God. Okay. Well, that's that done. So when we come back from this quick break, we're going to be talking about the news for this week. Hello and welcome back to the Games4all podcast. Now, we just got enough time before the news to talk about our good friends over at the Underground Geek Network. You can check out their... What?
indeed. we
Oh,
do.
okay, you were just agreeing. Okay,
Yes.
I thought you had something to say.
No.
No, okay. You can check their show out at undergroundgeeknetwork.com and on iTunes by searching for them. And they've got a Twitter. It's at UGeek. No, at UGeek Network. I have to think about that. But their show, basically, just describe it for me, James.
It is the audio mecca for all things geeky.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, that'll do. I'm glad we're
It
not
is
paying,
also-
I'm glad we're not paying you, James, because that was awful.
Well, I could also sort of go on to Underground Geek Network. It's a series of tunnels where geeks can travel unmolested by jocks. But
So there you go, I would have paid for that. Okay, awesome. So now they have a quote to put on their site, and I'm sure they'll use that. Check out their show. It's really cool. It's every other week, and they talk about everything geeky, basically. You know, comic books,
you got comic books,
video games,
TV shows,
anime,
all that
kind of stuff. Great show. Please check them out. They're good friends of ours, and you know, we like to plug them, and they like to. No, that's wrong. I was going to say, but no, we like to promote these guys, and they like to promote us too.
Yeah. So their next show should be out on Monday,
Tuesday, about that time, and I think the whole gang should be back. So,
hey.
Okay, to news.
Right, Michelle, pass me my notes.
Actually, on a bit of paper instead of an envelope this time.
Yeah, shocking.
Yeah, we've gone all.
Well, we've actually spent some money.
Yeah,
and bought some paper.
Gone all upper class.
Yep. Okay.
Anyway,
carry on with the fucking news. Anytime you like, James.
All right. The Darkness 2.
Okay.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Coming out October.
No, not really. No.
It's been pushed back to February 2012.
Okay, that's fine, and I can kind of understand why.
Yeah.
Obviously, a bit more spit and polish is the first reason. Second reason, so much other shit coming out around that time. I mean, Battlefield 3 is going to pretty much kick everything's ass like that. In that month.
I mean, there's a
Batman's
lot of...
out that month.
Yeah.
You know.
Horses will be,
you know, Barbie's Horse Adventure 2, that's out, whatever.
Yeah.
No, basically, you know, and the following month after that, you've got, you know, Call of Duty. There's a lot to contend with, and there's some, you know, Gears of War 3 already been out, and, you know, there's a lot of AAA title games around that time, and it's going to be a little tricky for them to compete. And I guess maybe the main reason is the game's not going to be finished on time. I don't know. But.
Yeah, but you know, we've spoken about this many a times, so we don't need to go into too much detail. We know the reasons why games are delayed and why we agree that it's probably a good thing, even though sometimes it's annoyed us because we want to play the game.
It doesn't bother me anymore.
No,
I think it's a good thing.
Well, you've got a stack of games to play anyway.
Yeah, so. I know. I'm never going to play all of them.
No.
What was I thinking?
But that's just an update for anybody looking forward to the game.
No, I'm very much looking forward to that game. But, you know, actually, it might even give me a chance to play for the first one again. I doubt it, but, you know, I'd like to think so. So.
Keep your hopes alive.
Yeah, keep the dream alive.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Next bit of news. We talked, was it last week or the week before, about GoldenEye Reloaded?
I think it could have been last week.
A couple of weeks ago. But
yeah.
Anyway, we speculated as to what it could be, and we were bang on the money.
Yeah.
Basically, screenshots have been leaked. There's been a trailer released of GoldenEye Reloaded. Excuse me. It is the Wii game, GoldenEye, but in HD on Xbox 360 and PS3.
Here's the thing. This game's developed and published by Activision, I do believe. Yeah. And, you know, they're not shy about making money.
No.
Let's be honest, it's called GoldenEye, right? So we pretty much know what that entails, okay? Yeah. Though they did say that there's the possibility of new elements being added into it, slight changes being made. So
well, they did that with the
original release anyway, obviously,
it's going to be like a remake of the N64
It's going to be the Wii Daniel Craig version, but with extras and stuff that you wouldn't have got on the Wii. You know, I mean, it's an okayish looking game, but it was on the Wii, so
yeah, that was.
And that's kind of my yeah. I mean, we played it. We played multiplayer on Zoom. I was looking. That was some fun. That was fun. So I'm kind of looking forward to that actually.
Yeah.
On Xbox and that. So that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'll get it. I'll get it definitely.
Me too, most likely.
Yeah. Even though you have it on Wii.
Yeah.
But hey, whatever.
Also, this weekend, I think on at the moment, it's the San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, starts.
So there's going to be a lot more news about this and various other games, which we'll be talking about next week.
Yeah, I'm all up for this coming out. There's no dates have been announced, I don't think.
No.
It's just screenshots of trailers, some details.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll talk about it in future shows.
Yeah, most likely. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Or onwards. Or downwards. Anyway.
What?
I don't know. I've lost my place on the notes.
Okay, alright.
Okay, AMD.
Mm-hmm.
Makers of the Athlon processor.
Yeah.
They also provide the chipsets for Xbox, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, they've said, they've claimed that the next Xbox, so that's the 720 or the 362 or whatever.
Well, actually, they don't provide the chipsets for the current gen.
No.
It's IBM, I think.
Okay.
But anyway. They're obviously working on the next gen consoles.
Yeah. They've said that the next Xbox will be capable of rendering graphics on par with Jim Cameron's. I call him Jim.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that the other day. I was like, really?
James Cameron.
You're like one of 40 people in the whole world that do that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Avatar.
Yes.
Where was I? Yes.
Jim
graphics.
Cameron's Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep thinking Jim Henson.
Okay, anyway.
That would have been
There's a
different
news
kind of
story here somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
So basically, the next Xbox will have games that look like Avatar, apparently. They won't comment that they're actually working on the new Xbox. They won't
of
give
course
any
not.
details
Yeah,
of that.
no, they wouldn't do that.
No. But I'm gonna
I'm gonna call bullshit on this straight away.
fuck it, you stole my line, you bitch.
Fucking knew he was gonna say that. Basically
bullshit.
it is.
You have to get it in there.
yeah. No, it's it's a nice idea, but I don't think it's let's be honest. The next generation of consoles is gonna have you just put me off. No, the next generation of consoles is obviously going to be a lot better than this gen. Yeah, it goes without being said. But
you look at the hardware that went into rendering Avatar, and
Yeah,
unless the next Xbox is going to be about the size of a living room,
yeah, exactly.
then yeah.
I mean, it's a nice dream for the future, but not the near future.
I mean, we've already seen Epic's interpretation.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to bring up actually. Yeah. I mean, it looks great, it looks amazing, but
not quite Avatar, but pretty.
It's it's good. It's really good. I mean, I really hope games do look like that next gen, but
I know Stephen was impressed because he hadn't seen it until the other day.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it looks pretty cool, right? Yeah, better than what we've got right now. That's what you can really hope for. And if that's like when you get a new generation come out and you get the first kind of run of like launch titles, they never look as good as what the last bunch of titles you get on a console. So obviously if that's the least we can hope for out of next gen, then I'm still happy. But I don't think we're going to get Avatar like rendering and that kind of shit.
Probably just costs too much money. After
it would. I mean, it's like maybe it's possible, but there's the horse
How
again.
much? Yeah.
Maybe it's possible, but exactly. It's a lot. The console's going to be. You got a lot of factors to think about when we're building hardware like that. Yeah, great. You can make a prototype that's probably capable of it. Who knows? But is it realistic? Is it viable? Is it viable? Yeah. Are people going to go out and spend a fucking £1,000 on the next Xbox? Or whatever. It's not going to happen. But it will be an expensive bit of kit when it comes out. I'm sure it will be. But
all consoles are.
Exactly.
They all are. Anyway, moving on.
So yeah, bullshit. Okay.
Agreed. Activision are fighting a legal battle to claim modernwarfare3.com.
Yeah, I know, it's been going on for a little while. This.
Yeah, but this made me laugh just because the whole thing, I mean, it's not new news, but modernwarfare3.com links to the Battlefield 3 official website.
No, that's funny.
So,
that's pretty funny.
Obviously that being their main competitor, Activision are a little bit pissed by this.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
It's a bit of a kick in the head, really.
It is a bit, yeah, totally.
Well, that's putting it politely. I would have said a kick in the balls and cock.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's you can totally understand where they're going.
Yeah, it's not cool. It's not what they want. Obviously, they So someone who's obviously pretty smart and bought this domain and just kind of
and
who knows? If given someone at EA, that would have been even funnier.
But to be honest, if I was a judge working on this case or presiding over this case or whatever it is judges do, sitting there in my wig,
whatever it is judges do, judges, didn't they?
Yeah.
Go on.
Well, I would. As much as I've stated that Activision are evil, I can kind of see where they're coming from, and I probably can sort of side with them.
Yeah, I'm sure they probably will win this, and it's a little cheeky.
I mean, there's the reason that Bobby Kotick is head of Activision is because he is the sperm of the devil and has persuasive powers. So
yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. He'll get his minions on that.
Yeah.
Sorted. Okay, yeah, no, I can see Activision winning this, but
I just think it's funny.
Warfare3.com,
the Battlefield 3, because obviously I've not played either of the games, so I can't judge. But you don't have to be fucking Mystic Meg to realise that Battlefield.
Pulling that out of the bag.
Yeah,
Jesus, Mystic Meg.
Battlefield 3. Probably going to win this year, I think.
1992 wants its reference back.
Mystic
Battlefield 3.
Mystic Meg is still an active psychic.
Whatever.
In the sun.
Yeah, in the sun. Sorry. Anyway, we were talking about stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's be honest. Battlefield 3's shaping up to be something pretty cool, and you know, I got an email the other day about their beta. Their multiplayer beta is going to be around sometime in September, so we'll be playing that. That's cool. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be fucking sweet. So,
sorry, I thought you were putting your hand up to ask a question. No, you're just cheering in. Yay!
Yeah, no, it's going to be cool. I mean, you know, we played the Medal of Honor beta, and although that was kind of funny at the time, the multiplayer actually turned out to be the best part of that fucking game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I've since playing that game, I've gone on to play some of the multiplayer, and it's actually quite good. And you know, we all know DICE built that side of it, so you know, from what we've seen, Battlefield 3 is going to be pretty cool. I mean, still looking forward to Modern Warfare 3, obviously, but you know, yeah.
My Xbox is going to be going at the beginning of September.
It's going to be knackered.
Yeah,
it's going to be mad. So yeah, no, it's good. It's all good.
Awesome. Last bit of news.
Yes.
Uncharted 3 beta. I played it. We gave a code away.
Mm-hmm.
According to Sony, it was the most popular beta in history.
Uh-huh. Well,
they've actually published the numbers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They'll not fudge the numbers?
Well, they might fudge the numbers, but if these numbers are anywhere near accurate,
okay,
then it's still pretty impressive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
1.53 million total unique players.
Okay. Although I actually have nothing to really compare that to be fair.
No.
I mean, you know, out of, let me think, out of probably the 6 or 7 big betas that go on per year, let's just say, I have no idea. I have no frame of reference for how much that really is.
No.
But it sounds a lot. It sounds like a lot for a beta test, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, other betas don't really publish the numbers.
No,
so
true.
It would be nice to get another beta and see how they compare and everything. But
no, it's still good numbers. You can't argue with that.
1.9 billion total kills.
Cool. That's quite a lot.
$1.4 trillion total cash collected.
Awesome.
48 billion total shots fired. 22 million matches completed. You know, if this was actually happening in real life, we'd be looking at like destruction on a global scale.
Yeah, I know, true.
But I think the most impressive...
But here's the thing. Okay, no, read out your last statistic. Go on.
Last statistic. The total time played.
Yeah.
So this is, if you take all the hours...
Yeah, we know what it means.
362 plus years.
Yeah, okay. Right, here's the big thing. That's very impressive. Well done, Sony.
Yeah.
Is your multiplayer going to be any good? In a year and a half's time, are people actually... once the games come out in a year and a half's time, are people actually still going to be online playing it?
It's Uncharted, so yeah.
Are they, though?
We're playing the campaign.
I'm just saying, like, they're all great numbers and shit, but unless your multiplayer's actually anywhere near better than... You know, that's for example, I mean, obviously, like, the probably one of the biggest online multiplayer games is, like, going to be, like, Call of Duty or whatever, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, there's big numbers there, right? You know, is it going to be anywhere near that kind of figure of people playing that? Who knows? Just saying, like, I don't know.
They're great.
Numbers, they're good. Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. You just read numbers. That's it. They're just reading numbers. But does it really? What does it really mean? That's what I'm saying.
All I can say is the Reach beta got its ass kicked because that only added up to about 215 years.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Oh, 215 years, that's nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't get me wrong.
I can spend that doing a turd.
Nice. I was just saying, like, it's very impressive, but, you know, at the end of the day, if the multiplayer side of it's not any, you know, there's nothing to keep people playing it past the year that the game comes out, you know. I'm just saying.
If you think, if every one of these 1.53 million players buys a copy of this game, and it's like, what, $60, 40 quid each? That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, but then that's 1.53 million sales. Say, what, first day? It's good, it's a success, it's made money, it's, you know, it's viable, like you say, but it's not the biggest selling game.
No.
Is it? As far as beta figures go, that's impressive. Very impressive, but What does it mean for when the game comes out? What does it mean, you know? Is it going to be the fucking biggest selling game ever? No, probably not.
No, but one thing you do also have to think is not everybody who wants to buy the game was on the beta.
True.
Obviously, the biggest fans and everybody, and people who just...
It will be a successful game. It looks great. The beta looked fine. You know, it's probably not something I'd play, though, in all fairness.
I have to admit...
You probably won't either.
I'm looking forward to the campaign more.
Yeah.
To be honest.
There you go.
I just played the beta because I wanted to see how the actual engine looked and how the game
and
looked.
Do you know what? Half the people in those figures may have even felt the same way.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, everybody,
yeah.
that's the news.
Done.
Epic.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so we're going to take another quick break. I think we need it. And we'll come back. We're going to be talking about the chart, the top 10, and this week's releases. Hello and welcome back to the Games4all podcast. We're about to discuss the top 10 biggest selling games of this week in the UK. That should be interesting. And then we're going to talk about this week's releases. So, over to Michelle. What's at number 10?
Number 10, it's Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Interesting.
Ooh.
So it's gone up.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's kind of like the lead up to Revelations.
Really? Well, yeah. I mean, when's Revelations come out? Like
November.
That's a fair big lead up. I mean, there's still several months left.
Yeah, but
who knows?
These games are sort of fairly popular.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's kind of cool seeing it in the top 10 again.
At least it's still alive and kicking.
People are still buying it. So
what was it last week?
It was number 15 last week.
Yeah, so
it's still quite near the top.
It's doing pretty well. It's doing alright. It's holding in there.
Okay.
I still need to play 2. And then I'll get around to it.
Oh, you can borrow that back if you want.
Nah, I really haven't got the time.
At number 9, it's Brink.
Still holding in there. I mean, what can you say? I mean, I'm kind of surprised it's still there, but you know, yeah. I mean, I've played very little of it. It seemed okay. A lot of people were really not happy with it.
No.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't played enough to really form much of an opinion about it, but what I played was fairly enjoyable enough. I mean, it's, you know, Stephen seems like he's got an opinion. So
yeah, I personally wasn't a big fan, but then again, I'm not into that sort of game anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it's, you know, I thought it was okay for what it was. It's nothing like majorly original, you know. So
number 8, it's EA Sports Active 2.
That's a new release.
Yes.
EA Sports Active 2.
Yeah.
Is a new release.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that came out ages ago. EA Sports Active 2 came out before the holidays, I think.
Are you sure?
Well, around after, maybe. So what platform are we? Because it's for
multi-platform.
It's for Kinect, Move, and fucking Wii. It came out ages ago.
Alright, well maybe it's 3 then.
I think someone's made a cock up.
No, I
don't think 3 is that. I think what it is we're seeing this slew of fucking motion control games kind of, you know, gaining sort of popularity. Perhaps it's gone on offer and it's cheap now on all platforms. It's been a price drop.
It's a new entry in the chart.
Fair enough. Maybe it didn't get in the chart before, but EA Sports Active 2 has been out for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're in your place.
I'm just saying.
I'm just putting down.
No, yeah, you put down the figures. That's fine. It's not your fault. I'm just saying it's been out for a while. So maybe they just re-released it somehow. I don't know. Pretty sure it's been out a while.
Yeah.
Anyway.
At number 7, it's a new release. It's Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Now, that's definitely a new release.
That's definitely you can't get in that one.
No.
Can't fault you there.
The film hasn't been out long, so
yeah. I mean, it's I keep making the horse noise. I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what the fuck to say about this either. Really, it's not my kind of game.
It's still
third-person
cover shooter.
Is it? Is it really?
Yeah.
See, that was actually interesting at one point. I actually felt like before the first one came out, I was like, oh, interesting what they're doing with that, making it into fucking Gears of Wand or whatever. But you know, like, you know what I mean? But like, it's
unfortunately not as gory.
Yeah, they really should have made it gory.
Apparently, it's not great considering it's been like less than a year since the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the films have come out pretty fucking close together, so obviously the games have to.
Yeah.
And that's obviously a very small development time. And
So it's probably just like a continuation, carry on, same as
It's probably
one.
what they've done is made one massive freaking game and they've just cut it in half. So it's probably like an 8-hour game or whatever. They've just cut it down to smaller chunks, perhaps. I don't know. I'm just saying that because I don't really know anything about it, and I don't.
You quit hitting your mic.
I don't know.
What did it ever do to you?
It's just looking at me funny. Not gonna say. It's all off my face. So yeah, nothing to really say about it. I'm not a major fan of Harry Potter, the movies or the games, so I can't really sort of.
I mean,
say so much.
I think you're going to expect it with new like film releases and games to come with it.
Yeah, I mean,
so.
Transformers, the game, the fucking Dark and the Moon, that's done quite well. I'm sure we'll get onto that. Sorry.
Number 6, Lego Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars.
Is that gone back up?
That's gone back up.
Damn, see what's... It's because of the freaking summer holidays just kicking in. All the kids are after their games now. They got 6 weeks or whatever of non-school to kind of do stuff.
It's parents trying to buy their kids off into...
Yeah, just sit in your room and play fucking
What's the
game.
saying? Parents spend the first 2 years of their child's life teaching them how to walk and talk, and then the next 16 getting them to sit down and shut up.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I'll go with that. Yeah, so that's probably what that is. Anyway,
yeah,
it's the kids wanting their games.
Number 5, it's another Lego game. It's Lego Pirates of the Caribbean.
See below.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's held in there pretty well. You know,
it's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I think we're going to see the.
Did you just say Lego Pirates of the Caribbean is cool?
No.
I think you did. I think we need a replay of that.
No, we don't. No, well, the thing about this is, right, we're going to see this kind of thing happen right up until kind of like September, October time. And then when you start getting the big releases come out, that's when all the shit kind of, you know, drops. The shit drops, you know? Yeah, anyway. So the top 10 should be filled with quality titles, hopefully. And not shit.
Talking of shit.
At number 4, it's Call of Duty Black Ops.
See, here's the you like Lego, so you can't really argue.
Hopefully it will
Screw you and your horse.
The thing,
hopefully it'll all just fall out the window like my cat.
Here's the thing. I have no idea where that came from. I'm not even gonna. Just ignore that altogether.
You see, the randomness is genetic. Being my nephew, he's obviously going to get the case, but
what the fuck? So
it's kind of
cats
diluted
aside.
by Norfolk inbreeding. And...
Okay. What? So you've mentioned bestiality already. Anyway, what was I saying? Black Ops. Yeah, I mean, this fluctuates. One of those games that's in the top 10. It's out of the top 10. It's in the top 10. It's going to be pretty popular on the lead up to Modern Warfare 3 coming out. So I think we'll probably see it in the top 10 for several more weeks. It's just going to kind of yo-yo about, really, isn't it? It's a popular game. It's still like holding its value. I hate that in some ways because like obviously when you pre-order a game like this, Call of Duty, they cost more to pre-order than regular games for some reason. Like, and they hold their value. They remain that price for like fucking 6 months, and then they kind of knock a tenner off. And when it should be like half that price or whatever, you know. So it's probably seen a bit of a price drop, and people are picking it up now. I don't know. But, I mean, DLC is still coming out for it, I think. There's new stuff coming out. I don't know. Or is it just come out? I can't remember. But, yeah, PS3 version is going to get that DLC soon. Might be part of why it's gone back up. I don't know.
We shall see.
Yeah. What's next?
At number 3, it's Dirt 3.
Yep.
Yep.
Still doing real well, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, we mentioned it last few weeks running, and that, you know, there's not a massive amount of racing games, like new racing games, come out. So yeah, I mean, it's the most recent racing game out. It's probably going to do well because they do well in general. So even the shitty ones seem to do quite well.
I might have to try it at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I've been tempted. I don't think so, but I mean, I've been tempted to pick this up, but I just don't. Played a bit of the first one and enjoyed it. It was a good game, but I don't think I liked it enough to want to actually go out and buy 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think it's going to have to be a game that I'll probably try. So.
Yeah, I mean, wait till it's a lot cheaper. Wait till it's out of the top 10 at least. You know. So yeah, No, I mean, it is popular. Racing games in general are popular, so yeah, it makes sense that it's doing quite well.
Well, seeing as there's not going to be any Pure 2.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You need your sort of dirt racing.
Yes.
Yeah, but you'll be getting a Mirror's Edge too, so don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, cars aren't as fun as quad bikes, so...
Yeah. No, yeah, I know, tell me about it. Yeah.
And number 2, it's Transformers Dark of the Moon.
See, is that up from 3 last week, I think, wasn't it, or something?
Yeah.
Swap places with Dirt 3.
Yeah, so, I've heard the game's actually not
They
that
obviously heard our ringing endorsement that it's better than the film.
Yeah, I mean, I've not played it, but I've heard that from other people who've actually stupidly gone out and bought it, that it's actually not too bad. So,
Really?
Yeah, I've heard it's okay.
Maybe I'll try it. I've been begging for
I'm not bothered. I'm not
Transformers
bothered. But, the movie was pretty bad, so it doesn't take a lot to make something better, in my opinion. I'm sorry. I mean,
Do you want to argue your point?
No.
No.
Well, let's not get into talking about. Let's not even get into talking about the movie because I could probably talk about that for quite a while and slag it off. But,
So, number one.
Yeah, number
Okay.
one.
Can we have a little recap of what you
I said last week?
Yeah.
Right, I haven't to mention last week that, and I kind of knew this was going to happen anyway, so that's kind of why I said it. So it's all part of my plan. But last week, obviously for the last 4 weeks running, Zumba Fitness has been number 1 of the UK sales chart.
Yeah.
Says a lot for our country. So I made the statement, if it's number 1 for a 5th week, then I will actually purchase a copy and I will play it. And I will talk about it on the show. It's number 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll be buying Zumba Fitness and playing that and talking about it next week.
And so you'll make it number 1
Any
next
chance
week.
of any video evidence?
No, you just have to take my word for it. Okay.
Not good enough. I think if it's number 1 next week...
Okay, you can come around and watch me play it, but you're not going to video it.
I think if it's
I
number
think
1
the
next
viewers
week,
Not even
we
secret
need to do a
viewing.
video.
I think the viewers would like to see.
I'm sure they probably would. Maybe we'll put something on Facebook where nobody fucking goes. Maybe.
That
Who
will
knows?
give them the
We'll see.
reason to go.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, we did the whole, if we get 10 emails, I'll drink
Yeah, but that
Tabasco.
was your downfall there.
Yeah, but I
Well,
said, no,
Dan's
listen
turn.
to me. I said I'd buy a copy and play it and talk about it. I didn't say would make a video about it. I'm not a fucking total idiot, James.
Tell you what, I'd send in an email if it means watching.
All right, well,
Dan play
Yeah,
it.
me too.
maybe we should start that then.
Yeah.
Start your own fucking campaign then.
Yeah, no, we need to get people to email in to see.
Hey,
Dan
we
play some
made
fitness.
enough dicks ourselves doing the Connect special in the first place. What am I worried about? You know what I mean? I'm not bothered at all.
Who won at Lady Gaga then?
Yeah, the fucking Dance Central face-off. Yeah, you fucking won that shit.
Because I'm awesome.
Yeah, you're not that awesome.
Glad I'm
You
not
have
gonna-
no fucking rhythm whatsoever. Yet you
Dance
can beat
Central
Dance Central. I
Begs
don't
to
get it.
differ.
Yeah,
Glad I'm
a
not
fucking rock band doesn't though. I mean, I'm just saying. You have no rhythm, but you managed to beat everybody at that. I don't know. It's really strange. I think
Glad
there's
I'm
some
not-
cheating going on.
Glad I'm not going to be here for that.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, well, Dance Central 2's coming up. Maybe we should do it. Maybe we should have a rematch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm up for that.
Maybe do an old
That
song.
we can video.
Maybe it's Raining Men or something.
Almost spat water.
We promised not to talk of this again.
Was that when we were drunk and singing that shit? Yeah. Anyway.
Sorry,
It wasn't even the Weather Girls
sorry.
version, it was the Jerry Halliwell version. That's what makes it awful.
Oh, I'll shut up now.
Yeah. I have a lot to answer for. Anyways, so what games come out this week, James? Please tell me.
This week's releases include such epics as Earth Defense Force, Insect Armageddon.
Awesome. Aaron from UGN's been playing that shit.
Yeah, he loves it.
Does he?
He loved the last
Yeah, I
one.
thought he said something about liking it. The horse is back in the room. No, like I don't know, whatever. Not going to be picking it up. I don't think. I don't know. I don't really know that much about it. I haven't really seen that much about it. I've seen a few screenshots.
It's
a
sort
video,
of a
maybe.
third-person shooty, run around the city, killing things kind of.
It kind of sounds like
Sure.
something I'd like, but probably I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Apparently, it has that sort of sci-fi B-movie type feel to
I
it.
get you. I get you.
And I think the original Earth Defense Force came on like the SNES or something, so it's kind of like an
Alright.
updated version of it.
Interesting. Okay. What else is coming out, James? What else is coming out?
Okay. Call of Juarez, the cartel.
Okay.
That's on 360 and PS3, much like Earth Defense Force.
I played a little bit of the first game. This is like the third, I think.
Yeah.
A lot of people seem to really like this franchise.
Yeah.
I have no
Apparently,
idea why,
the second one was much better than the first one.
Yeah, I heard that too, but not.
They were sort of like
really
Western
first.
first-person shooters, but this one's like modern.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Set in Mexico.
Yeah.
Like SWAT
That
teams.
could be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I might check it out. We'll see.
We'll see if there's a demo. I'll probably play
I
it.
doubt there will be, but it's made by Deep Silver, who are working on. I think they're working on. No, maybe not. Is it Deep Silver who's working on Dead Island with Techland? I can't remember. Maybe.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, that just seems to ring a bell. Anyway, so yeah, cool.
And of course, the one game that I'm most excited about, more than anything in the world, I've been waiting for it for like 6 years or whatever.
Okay, I'm excited. Yeah.
Cars 2.
Oh. Okay.
Wow.
That's out on Wii, 360, PS3, DS, and PC.
This is made by THQ, I'm guessing, since they make every fucking Pixar movie into a game.
Probably.
Poorly.
I'm guessing it's going to have some sort of racing element.
I have no idea why you would think that at all. Okay, so another fantastic fucking week. Nothing that's going to knock Zumba Fitness off the top, let's be honest, so I might as well buy it.
Yeah.
It's going to be number one anyway.
You never know. Cars 2's on like 6 platforms. Or
Yeah,
5,
it's like
so
DS
You never know,
and
'cause,
everything.
I mean, you know, we have got
Probably on fucking
Transformers
iPhone
and
as
everything
well.
else that's been in the top 10, so you know, it might peak at number 10. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. It might do, but with the fucking, like I mentioned before, the kids, summer holidays and that, it's a new game, and it's, you know,
Based
it'll
off a
probably
movie.
sell really well because THQ still have the license to make Pixar games, so you know they obviously make money. They wouldn't keep making them, so. But yeah, any company responsible for that fucking Wall-E game, I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, a fucking slew of amazing games coming out this week. Again, brilliant. Why?
Yeah, we're so happy.
No, I know, it's that kind of the lull before you get the good shit, so I'm looking forward to the good shit.
It'll all pick up soon.
Yeah.
It's going to be another week of playing Baldur's Gate.
It's going to be a week of playing fucking Zumba Fitness for me, so don't complain.
Okay.
I still haven't played that UFC fucking fitness personal trainer game for Connect yet.
UFC fucking Fitness.
Yeah, UFC fucking fitness.
What?
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
pick that up.
So yeah, I haven't played that yet.
You
but
might never know, Zumba Fitness might change the way you think about it, but I
Maybe.
doubt it.
Yeah,
Yeah. I want to play some UFC fucking fitness and some Finger Ninja. And
yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if you'll have the energy. Anyway. Alright then, well that's the show. That's the show done for this week. So thank you very much for listening, downloading, supporting us. Please check out our website, it's Games4allpodcast.com. If you want to email us and complain, it's podcast@Games4allpodcast.com. Please complain. You know, someone has to stop us. Facebook.com/Games4all Podcast. If you want to like us on there, check us out on there. We occasionally post various bits and pieces on there, trailers and bits of news and stuff. And that's another place you can actually listen to the show as well.
yeah,
We're on Twitter, twitter.com/Games4all, or just @Games4all if you're already on Twitter and that. So we've had quite a lot of followers over the last week or so.
it's been surprising. Considering I don't like being followed.
Yeah, I know, it's creepy. So thanks.
Only on Twitter.
Thanks again for listening. Shout out to our friends over at UGN, Underground Geek Network. Check out their show at undergroundgeeknetwork.com. Also check them out on iTunes where you can subscribe, as you can with us. Just type in Games for All to subscribe to us, and UGN or Underground Geek Network to check them out. I think if you type in Games for All, actually, they come up as well. So just type that in. Type that in and, you know...
Hope for the best.
Maybe check that out. Okay, awesome. No, they do a great show, and every fortnight, and please, support them too, because they do a pretty good job of promoting us, so it's all good. So, thank you very much for listening. We'll be back next week. Thanks to our guest, also, for joining us.
What, the horse?
Yes, yeah, we'll try and keep him quiet next week.
It's better than the ring clinking.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm not wearing the ring, so it's not an issue anymore. But I've been punching the fuck out the mic this week, so to make up for it. So that's good. Okay. I think I've said enough. Goodbye. For more episodes of the Games4all podcast, check out our website www.games4allpodcast.com.
You can also follow us at twitter.com/Games4all or check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/Games4all podcast.
The Games4all podcast is brought to you in association with HostGator. For all your web host needs, check out hostgator.com.